Star Trek: The Official Starships Collection Review, and this time we're going with the Federation Attack Fighter issue number 68. And then we get the ship, there we are, the ship, and a magazine. So, yes, this is take two because my setup there decided to fall over and kill General Hux and Luke Skywalker. Yes, there he is, General Hux. Although, from The Force Awakens, although I think he should have been called Colonel Hux, I think would have been better. But, you know, in Star Wars, everybody's just instantly a general. But anyway, I'm not talking about Star Wars, I'm talking about better sci-fi. Oh, I'm going to get some comments for that, but yes, it is. Anyway, this week, there we are, Federation Attack Fighter. Beautiful CG render on the front there. So, we'll get into the specifications. Type, Fighter. Affiliation, Federation. Launched 24th century. Length, 25 metres. Crew 2. Top speed, warp 9. It's quite fast for a fighter. Very fast for a fighter, in fact. Not even runabouts go that fast. Phaser emitters, photon torpedo launchers, pulse cannons, armed to the motherfucking teeth. So there we go. A beautiful underside CG render of it there. Really cool. I love these CG renders. Attack fighters were used in some Federation worlds as a line of defence. The Maquis managed to get their hands on many of these ships, including during the fight against the Cardassians. Later, squadrons of attack fighters fought in the Dominion War. Federation attack fighters featured an impressive arsenal of weapons, including pulse cannons, phaser emitters, and torpedo launchers. They are also retrofit with third-party weapons. For example, in 2370, the Maquis engineered them to fire weapons provided by the Pygorians, including particle accelerators and high-energy disruptors. So, you know, and bombs and photon torpedoes. You know, as Sakona says, we've got a nervy CG render there again. Really cool. And then we get, for some reason, showing us a Peregrine class ship there. But that's the smaller one that Rolaren commanded. Yeah, I don't know why they're showing us that one there, but there you go. Calvin Hudson, a Starfleet attaché to the Federation colonies in the demilitarized zone, after years of witnessing the brutal treatment of colonists in the hands of the Cardassians, he secretly joined the Maquis. Hudson led 2 attack fighters in a raid against them against the Brimer colony that believed to be storing weapons for the Cardassians. In the end, the mission was stopped by his old friend Benjamin Sisko, but Hudson escaped to continue the Maquis fight. And then we get the topographical view there. Really cool. Showing us all the different areas of the ship, including phaser emitters, plasma flush vents, atmospheric wing extensions. Flight trainer. According to the LCAR's display screen used seen on the USS Voyager, NCC 74656, Federation attack fighter was used for a flight trainer for students in Starfleet Academy. Yeah, makes sense. Calvin Hudson, who was seen piloting an attack fighter in 2370, was killed 3 years later when the Jem'Hadar by the Jem'Hadar. In fact, the Maquis were completely wiped out. Around this time, the Dominion helped the Cardassians fight the rebel incursion. Yeah, I think the only Maquis members that were still alive was a few prisoners that the Starfleet had captured, such as Michael Eddington and a couple of others. His wife and a few refugees, and the Maquis officers on Voyager. They're the only Maquis left after this point. Ships used by the Maquis, including the Peregrine class Courier and the Maquis Raider. The latter was similar to design to the attack fighter, but larger. Its cockpit could seat in for 4. The aft section could be accommodate up to 40 personnel. The Maquis referred to the Federation attack fighter that Rolaren used to stage the raid on the USS Enterprise in NCC-1701D. Medical supplies as Alpha 7. Later, Ro beamed off the ship, permanently joined the Maquis, who was never seen again, actually. She transported to another attack fighter that was known as Alpha 9. And then we've got designing the Federation fighter. And then we've got the actual studio model, which was used, I believe, on Deep Space Nine and Next Generation. We've got a CG renderer then. And I believe this particular one was used on the front cover of Star Trek fact files back in 1998 or something like that. I remember it because it's got an image of Deep Space Nine in the cockpit window there. Yeah, so I like this section, the designing. Doesn't go too much into it this week. I'm missing a page out. No, it doesn't. Yeah, there's no designs or anything like that in this one. Ah, no, this is cool though. Actually, they're going into digital revolution, so they're showing you the step up from using physical models to CGI models. It's going on about John Gross and David Lombardi. Converting all the ships to CG models was a massive undertaking, but it meant that dazzling space battles could now be shown. Now this is cool. I like this sort of stuff. In this image there, it's showing you basically where the ships would fly and, you know, the position where they would be in camera, and then of course the finished shot later on, and then showing you, you know, the Battle of Deep Space Nine there, and then showing storyboards. I love looking at storyboards, showing you, you know, the dynamic fights and things like that, and the manoeuvres that the ships were doing. I love all that sort of stuff. Digital environments allowed the modelers to create kinds of moves and visuals that were prohibitively expensive in with motion control. Now, the best example of the motion control space battle would be Battle of Endor in Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. That was all in camera, that was all ships, that was all models, and it was rotoscoped together, and it's amazing. But that's a feature film, but on a TV budget, they could never do anything like that until, you know, the advent for CG, where you could probably get, you know, like I say, you could get space battles for a fraction of the cost. And then we've got more storyboards there. Basically, looks like what is that one actually displaying? Oh, it's the fighters engaging the Cardassian ships, and then the Defiant flying through as well. There you go, Defiant. So it's showing you, you know, bits of, you know, what was going to happen sort of visually. Then we've got a bit of a write-up saying things like, the Cardassian cruiser squadron of Federation fighters sweeps up the middle distance, pressing the fight. One is destroyed in the battle. One is destroyed. The battle continues in the background. So yeah, and I've got another one there. It looks like when the Klingons enter the fight, you can see birds of prey there, and they surround the Defiant and help the Defiant punch through. Really cool. And then we've got, of course, the finished CG shots there. That one especially, when the Federation fighters attack that galore. And that's it, we got on screen. The first appearance is the Maquis Part 2. TV appearances, Deep Space Nine and Next Generation. It was designed by Jim Martin. Yeah. And I do believe... Oh yeah, Deep Space Nine aired first, didn't it? Yeah, Maquis Part 2 aired first. But yeah, there's the image from Preemptive Strike, The Next Generation, where the Cardassian ship has been attacked by small Federation fighters, and the Cardassian ship, I think it's Gullivec's ship, Reklar, I think, is not going well. Kalita, pictured below, is a member of the Maquis who initially suspicious of Rolaren until he infiltrated the Enterprise using Federation attack fighter, which is not that one, which is the Maquis vessel, the one we know, the Maquis vessel, one we know as the Maquis vessel. There we go. I can't talk today. Kalita was played by Shannon Cochran, who reprised this role on Star Trek Deep Space Nine episode Defiant. Cochran also played General Martok's wife, Lady Sorella, in the episode You Are Cordially Invited, and Shinzon's Romulan co-conspirator, Senator Taura, in Star Trek Nemesis. Benny Casey, who played Lieutenant Commander Carl Hudson, had previously starred as CIA agent Felix Leiter in the unofficial Bond movie Never Say Never Again. Prior to becoming an actor, Casey was a professional American football player, playing wide receiver for the San Francisco 49ers, 61-66, and the Los Angeles Rams, 67-68. CG model of the Federation attack fighter was later modified by the Effects House Foundation Imaging and appeared as a Kralor medical transport ship in the episode Nightingale, the Voyager episode Nightingale. And next week we get the Green Warship, which I already have. It's here. And then we get the top view of the ship itself. So that's the magazine for this time. Prattled on a bit there, didn't I? And here we get the ship. And here it is. It's very nice. It's really cool. Yeah. I mean, it's very simple. There's some lots of nice detail in there. But then again, I would imagine a fighter would be quite simple. You know, I mean, look at the design for an X-Wing, for example. They are very simple designs. But that's what you need. You just need an engine, cockpit, weapons, sensors, and life support, obviously. That's all you need, really. Yeah, you got some nice detail there. You got some nice sort of orange sections here. No clear plastic on the impulse engines. Bit of a shame, but you can't have everything. And these blue segments here, which I don't think you're going to be picking out very well, are the warp nacelles. Now, no clear plastic in them either, because they go underneath as well. But yeah, I really like it. I think it's really cool. I think it's about the right scale with a runabout. Yeah, I think so. It's really cool. I like it. Like I say, it's a very simple design. It doesn't have to be complicated. I like the fact that the phaser emitters are embedded in the wings there, which is pretty cool. I'm guessing that would be the torpedo launcher right there. I've thrown it over there now. I can't be able to go reach it. Yeah, I like it. There you go. I like it. I think it's really cool. Not one of the best they've done, but am I happy it's in the collection? Yes, I am. And if you're cherry picking Federation ships, I think you should pick this up as well. You know, get 2 or 3, then you can have a squadron of fighters. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's really, really, really nice, actually. Kind of reminds me, looking at it, kind of reminds me of an old school Cylon Raider a little bit. It's got that kind of shape to it. But yeah, like I said, some really nice moulding in there. A few more paint apps in the bottom would be nice. Like just colouring in some of these panel parts sort of a darker grey. Yeah, plastic, inexcusable really. Should have had plastic there. I can understand in the nacelles there because they're quite hard to do. But a darker blue might have been in question there. But overall, I think it's a really cool ship. I think it's really nice. And it connects to its... And of course, you get the stand, get the plastic connector, and you get the... Oh, it's come off. And you get the thing as well. And it says Federation Attack Fighter. So we're consistent this week. And it connects to its stand thusly. And then what you do is you just reach in there and it holds it on very nice. And the stand works really well for this one. Yep, it's quite solid on there. It's not going to move. It's not going to come off if you just brush past it against it. Brush past it against it. Brush past it. There we go. And knock against it. There we go. That's what I tried to say. But yeah, it's very nice. It's going to go on my shuttles shelf, I think. But yeah, it's very cool. Very nice. Recommend it wholeheartedly. Now, just a little bit of amendment. My NX-01 refit, the stand was very, very loose. Now, what I did was, I got some super glue and just lightly brushed it on the outside of there. You can see it's just slightly cloudy, and let it dry. And then now, because it's got that extra bit of extra bit of coating on there, that fits on really tight now on the stand. And now I'm quite happy to put it on there. Yeah, so I just thought I'd let you know. And it's quite secure on there now, which is really cool. So, and there we go. That's me. That's the Federation Fighter. That's the little amendment to the NX-01 refit there. And join me next time for everybody's favourite misshapen Marine warship. But enough about that next time. And I'll catch you all later. Bye for now.